and welcome to my channel. Today we'll try and understand what is the ego and how it affects us. So ego is basically defined as a person's sense of self-esteem or self-worth. It plays a major role in how you perceive yourself. Humans and animals both have a sense of self-awareness and ego. Animals are also intelligent beings and process some forms of emotions as well. So ego is neither good nor bad. It only gets infected when we choose to process it differently. By this I mean that depending on our circumstances and situations, our desires, attachments, life experiences, relationships, we customize our ego accordingly. So if it gets inflated or too much dependency on it, then you can develop behaviors that are detrimental for your growth. For example, you could develop behaviors like narcissism, bipolar disorders, obsessive compulsive disorders, borderline personality, and so on. At the extremes, you can have attitudes that are ranging from superiority complex, such as arrogance and control issues, and so on. Or on the other end, you could have inferiority complex, codependency, and so on. So it depends on an individual and how self-aware he or she is towards the ego. How much are you willing to feed it? How much do you, do you allow it to deviate you from what is normal or what is right and what is real? So the problem basically with ego is that it keeps you blocked from your creativity, or your mindset gets blocked, or and unable to express or function from a place of fear and so on. It can make you super defensive towards others' words, actions, behaviors towards you. You may become someone who relies too much on others' words, or you're someone who believes anything, you cannot believe anything anyone says to you as well. So it depends on which extreme you tend to relate to more and which you adapt to. It creates a sort of wall around you and feeds off of you. You feel trapped within this framework and feel stuck and stagnant. It blocks clarity, rational thinking, and it makes you feel a lack of empathy, and also makes you operate from excessive fear, and therefore lack of self-love, compassion, and increase in anger and resentment, hatred, and so on, or basically self-destructive behaviors. So you feel overly protective towards yourself and live in constant denial of reality. Therapy can help you to a great extent to keep your ego in check, but the action or steps should be taken from an individual themselves. We cannot force this or change people's behavior or mannerism or beliefs. Illusions, fears, and egos work hand in hand to create havoc on your mental health and peace of mind. It takes immense courage and to realize these ego-based behaviors and move into a state of healing and growth. So talk to a therapist or someone who can help you. You can reach out to me as well. Don't let your ego block your mind, body, spirit. Release blocks and set yourself free. The ego does affect the mind, body, spirit on various levels. Mentally, it makes you feel, it changes your behavior, your perception, your beliefs, and makes you feel more, it creates destructive behaviors, whatever I've discussed so far, narcissism and all of that. Physically, it makes you feel like you're not good enough, you're unhealthy, unfit, unattractive, or something is wrong with you, and to an extreme that you could feel that you're going to die or get severe anxiety, and so on. Spiritually, it is something that makes you feel that you are your body basically, and you tend to it too much on one end, or sometimes you could completely neglect it as well, and you could be operating really from a place of fear rather than love, and both cannot operate together. If you believe in the universe, if you believe in God, if you believe that the universe has your back, then you will trust the universe rather than you thinking that you have to do everything and you take charge and you control everything and you are responsible for everything, and you cannot give up that control or give up that ego or surrender. Surrender becomes a huge issue when you're operating too much out of your ego based mindset. So this is how it basically affects you on different levels. And if you need help, please go ahead and talk to someone so you can feel better and help yourself on your personal growth and journey going forward. I hope this video helps. Reach me for any clarification, doubts, or any session. Please like, follow, and subscribe to my channel. The links are provided below. Thank you.